earthquake hit California's northern Bay Area during the overnight hours Sunday, igniting fires, triggering power outages, and damaging roads and buildings.
Immediately after the earthquake, of course, everyone leaves their home, and I no sooner walked out my back door than I saw the house behind me on fire.
The quake was a shallow one, less than 7 miles deep, according to the U.S. Geological Survey, centered in California's wine region. It was the biggest quake to hit the Bay Area since the famous Loma Prieta quake of 1989.
We're running to a number of gas leaks throughout the community. We've had a lot of structural damage throughout the city. Our damage assessment teams are forming up now. We do have firefighters going out in their different grid areas, inspecting for obvious damage.
Cracks and pavement damage caused a number of road closures.
In a part of the world where they await what they call the big one, it was a rude awakening. Deep in the wine country of the Napa Valley, it was a shake strong enough to do significant damage. These houses among those that didn't survive, firefighters saying they were overwhelmed by calls. The quake struck at 3:20 in the morning, dozens heading to nearby hospitals for mostly minor injuries. And it was strong enough to rip up road surfaces, but major highways and bridges checked for structural damage were found to have survived intact. Tens of thousands of homes were left without power, and ruptured gas lines posed some of the biggest threat in some areas.
Well, it was a big rocking and rolling sensation, a big jolt first, which woke us up, and it lasted for quite some time, and just lots of crashing, and everything's out of the cupboards, and piano moved, TV moved, everything is in disarray.
The length, I say, would be like a regular earthquake, but the impact was way different. I have no clue. I actually thought maybe someone had hit the house, there was an explosion. Earthquake was last. That was my last thought.
It was the biggest earthquake in the San Francisco Bay Area since the Loma Prieta one in 1989. That killed more than 60 people and led to an overhaul of planning and buildings. And the danger from damaged buildings remains. People here have been warned of the probability of aftershocks in the days to come.
A magnitude 6 earthquake has hit Northern California in the middle of the night. The U.S. Geological Survey says it is the biggest earthquake in the Bay Area since the 6.9 magnitude Loma Prieta quake in 1989. The shaking set off car alarms and sent residents in Sonoma County running out of their homes. The USGS says the depth of the earthquake was just less than 7 miles, with numerous small aftershocks occurring in the Napa wine production.
There is another earthquake.
Hay otro terremoto.
Very big.
Muy grande.
I have seen it already.
Yo ya lo he visto.
It is coming to the United States of America.
viene a los Estados Unidos de América.
I have seen a historic earthquake
Yo he visto el terremoto histórico
that is coming to the United States of America.
que viene a los Estados Unidos de América.
The Lord Jehovah,
El Señor Jehová,
He has already spoken with me
Él ya ha hablado conmigo
about that earthquake.
acerca de ese terremoto.
And the Lord is asking for repentance.
Y el Señor está pidiendo arrepentimiento.
There is an earthquake
Ahora hay un terremoto
that is coming to the Western Hemisphere here.
que viene al hemisferio occidental aquí.
It is going to shake the United States very violently.
Va a sacudir a los Estados Unidos muy violentamente.
In a state of emergency, or parts of it, after the largest earthquake in 25 years rocked the Napa Valley wine region. The magnitude 6 quake jolted residents awake, destroying homes and triggering fires. More than 120 people have been treated for injuries after being hit by falling debris. 6 people are critically wounded, including a child who was crushed after a fireplace collapsed. Tens of thousands of people are without power, and some areas have no water supply.
We begin with a tremendous cleanup effort in Napa, California. After the region's most powerful earthquake in a generation, the magnitude 6.0 quake sent nearly 200 people to the hospital and severely damaged nearly 100 homes. Gas and water mains were ruptured, sparking fires and cracking buildings.
The strong earthquake that jolted the U.S. state of California sent rescue teams scrambling to secure damaged infrastructure and cater for scores hurt. Napa County officials now say it will take weeks to restore buildings and secure the affected northern region. 3 historic buildings in downtown Napa have been extensively damaged in the magnitude 6 earthquake. The economic cost is estimated to be over $1 billion. The tremor has also left thousands of residents without power and ruptured gas lines there. The governor has declared a state of emergency. At least 120 people have been injured. The U.S. Geological Survey says it's been the largest quake to hit the Bay Area since 1989.